Hello and welcome to the history of Stargate SG1. Today's episode we're going to be covering Cronus' Zat'nik. And here we go. Cronus' Zat'nik was a Zat'nik used by 4 different factions within the Milky Way galaxy. Cronus used this Zat'nik as his mothership. In 2001, he traveled to Juna to lay claim to it after Heru'ur's death. When the robotic duplicates of SG1 came through the Stargate, they were all captured except for the robotic O'Neill. With the help of the real SG1, they were able to infiltrate Cronus' ship. Cronus was killed when he was shot with a staff weapon by the robotic Teal'c, leaving his ship for the taking. Shortly after the ship was captured, it was borrowed by the Tok'ra, with the intent to transport themselves to a new base. However, when Tanith escaped, he called in Apophysis' fleet, unknowingly providing SG1 and the Tok'ra with an opportunity to wipe it out. They used the ship to hurtle Vorash's Stargate into Vorash's sun while it was connected to a black hole to cause a supernova. Soon after the Stargate was released, the ship came under attack from an Teal'c, damaging several systems. Colonel Jack O'Neill and Teal'c eventually destroyed the Teal'c in a death glider, but the explosion caused them to crash land. Tanith was able to capture Teal'c and transport to Apophis' mothership. Jacob Carter launched the rest of their Zat'nik gliders to draw Apophis away from the planet so that they could rescue O'Neill. As soon as he was transported aboard, the sun went supernova, and they and Apophis' mothership entered hyperspace. Both ships were hit by the tail end of the shockwave, throwing them into a distant galaxy, 125 years away at maximum hyperdrive speed. Before Apophis could destroy their ship, he began to exchange fire with an unknown ship. Jacob took this opportunity to hide their ship in the corona of a nearby star to make repairs. When they emerged, they found Apophis' mothership alone and abandoned. They boarded it in the hopes of taking control of it, or at least to salvage the hyperdrive control crystals. With the crew dead, the self-destruct counting down, and the place swarming with replicators, they evacuated back to their ship after grabbing the crystals. After the explosion, they detected a Teal'c piloted by Teal'c. Unbeknownst to SG1, Teal'c was brainwashed by Apophis to believe he was still his first prime. So once aboard, the rest of SG1 was easily captured. Teal'c locked up SG1 and had the cargo unloaded from the Teal'c. A replicator that was hidden in one of the cargo containers escaped and began infesting the ship. Apophis set course back to Teal'c, but soon lost control of the ship. SG1 was able to capture Teal'c and got him aboard the Teal'c. The ship re-entered hyperspace, increasing speed up to 800 times faster than previous maximum speed due to the modifications by the replicators. Upon exiting hyperspace, SG1 destroyed the sublight engine control crystals so that the ship would be unable to stop. SG1 transported to the Teal'c and fled, leaving the ship to crash into Teal'c, finally killing Apophis. With his body obliterated in the explosion, Apophis was killed beyond resurrection and died for good. Hey, thank you for watching the history of Stargate SG1. Have a great day. Goodbye.